This is a wrap-up for an 8-week case study
Yep.
we did. And just let's have a recap of the goals that you were shooting for at the beginning.
My goal through the 8 weeks was to be able to make it through a workout program without having any injuries or making the injuries or impingements that I already had worse than what they were. And so far, through the 8 weeks, and now I guess 2 weeks later, I'm still injury-free.
And your knee?
Knee feels great. No problems there right now at all.
Cool. And so the challenge that you were running into?
With my knee?
Yeah.
I guess beforehand it would feel like there was something either pushing on my knee or my knee was going to pop out of place. There was pain when I would just stand around, when I would walk around, sitting, and that has all been alleviated. No pain.
Cool. So what were your perceptions when I first proposed the case study about me, what I was talking about?
It sounded really interesting, but I have to admit, from a health and fitness and medical background, I kind of thought you were a little crazy. Like, there's no way that you can, do this kind of, I guess, manipulation and my knee's just going to feel better. I've done chiropractic care, I've done massage care, different types of stuff to try and rehab and help my knee feel better, and none of that worked, but apparently what you did helped.
And so how was the perception changed?
I definitely think that it's all interconnected, and me having a mental day about or being nervous about lifting a weight or something can actually go into the body and I guess appear somewhere else, I guess in the knee, or the pain that I was having manifest itself somewhere else. But everything is connected, whether it's in your head or your neck. It could go all the way down into your toes. So it's really cool to, once you, I guess, kind of get past yourself, to fix stuff and be able to say, okay, if I fix this, then it's going to travel to there and help to fix that. The whole tension pattern thing is, it's really cool.
Right. And what changed most for you during the 8 weeks?
I would say I definitely moved up. I was kind of at a standstill with my lifts and some of the workouts that I was doing, and I feel like I've been able to make greater gains since I'm not worrying about, whether my knee's going to pop out of place or whether I'm going to tear something, because it feels good and I'm not feeling a lot of pressure on it. I PR'd on my snatch the other day, and it was really exciting because I felt great and I felt like I could have done more, and to be at that level and still have a quarter left in the tank and not feel like I'm just completely gassed after my workout, it's nice.
Nice. And what other goals or challenges you had help with that you hadn't planned on?
Like I said, I didn't think that, you being able to manipulate my knee or, my neck or different parts of the body was going to help out a lot. So any gains that I made, I was really kind of surprised at and excited about, and it was almost like every time I would work out, I'm like, oh, I made it through this, and, I feel good.
And how was my approach different from other things that you had tried?
The approach with going with the tension pattern instead of, I guess, away, and it was very relaxing. A couple of times I would say I probably did fall asleep because I got so relaxed switching over from sympathetic to parasympathetic nervous system, and that's just completely different than anything that I've ever done with massage therapy. They're in there grinding it out, or chiropractic popping things in and out of place, and it's a lot more forceful, and a lot of times I would feel more sore after those. With yours, it was just kind of like, okay, feel good, nice and relaxed, and I didn't feel sore the next day. I felt great.
Nice. And would you recommend this type of work to friends, other people?
Definitely. We actually have already started recommending it to other people, just because, again, like most people that I know, they've tried everything with massage therapy, chiropractic, rehab, or physical therapy, and things that aren't, I guess, correcting their issues. I would definitely, and even people that haven't even gone through any of that yet, I would definitely recommend what you're doing as a first base to see if you can kind of work through it yourself and make sure that that's what's causing the problem and maybe not something else, because most people just look at the problem and they're not really outside the box. This is kind of, okay, well, this is hurting, let's figure out where it's coming from, instead of, all right, it's just your knee, or it's just your back or your shoulder. So, cool.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks, Bill.